today. My name is Christine, and Rachel and I have been friends for a really long time. I'm like realizing it's been a really long time, 10 freaking years. But I'm really excited that y'all are here, and I'm excited that we get to join forces in this really cool way because we're all about healthy lifestyle, staying fit, and doing it together as part of a community. Um, I asked her for some help as part of my Core and Lean series, which is just 3 days of yoga a week together virtually. And I have a couple of my friends here. So we're really excited to be here with y'all, especially with Rachel. And so without further ado, Rach, the mic is yours.
All right, thank you. Christine, I'm going to go ahead and mute you now so that if your doggies bark or anything, no one else hears it. Okay, so I'm super excited to be doing this. Thank you so much, Christine, for letting me work with your people and bringing everyone else together as part of this big team. I'm also excited to be doing it at 10 a.m. because it's not so hot yet. Today, I modified a workout that is one of the most popular ones that I've done in the last like 5 months of doing group Zoom workouts. It is a combination of strength, lower body and upper body. Then we're going to get into some plyometric work. We're going to get that heart rate up, work that cardiovascular system, and then we're going to end with some isometric core exercises. So 3 parts. We're going to start, of course, with about a 10-minute warm-up. After the workout, we're going to do about a 3-minute cool down. It should take about, I'm guessing, 50 minutes. So we will be done by 11 o'clock. Promise you that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to stand with our feet about hip distance apart. Oh, real fast. Yoga mat and shoes or no shoes, totally up to you. No other equipment necessary. Feet about hip distance apart. We're going to take a nice inhale stretch, arms by your ears. Exhale it out. Again, big stretch up. One more. We're going to go from the head down. So we're going to turn our head left and right 3 or 4 times each side. And we're going to go forward and back. Go right ear to right shoulder. We're going to circle around the front, just the front, to the other side, and back. We'll do one more. And then we're going to move into those shoulders. Shoulders up by your ears, and then pull them down. Up and down.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend
and now let's go forward and back.
We have not time for that.
Forward.
If we make mistakes, we are lost.
Big circles backwards with those shoulders. Circle it back. And circle forward.
We are lost.
Let's go arms by your ears. Big arm circles backwards. We'll do 4. And forward.
We are lost.
Arms in a half T position. We're going to rotate through that torso.
We are lost.
All right. Feet together. Big stretch up. Arms by your ears. Take an inhale breath. Exhale. Reach for those knees, shins, tops of your feet, or maybe even the floor. We're going to do that 3 times. Big stretch up. And down. On this last one, we're going to do a walkout. Walking out to plank position. From here, let's bring your right foot in between your hands. Step that right foot forward, left knee comes down. Tuck those hips under. Shift your weight forward so you get a nice stretch on the front of your left hip. Shift your weight back, straighten that front leg, stick your hips out. We're gonna sit into this stretch, getting into the back of your right hamstring and your right calf, flexing that right foot back. Now we're gonna bend your front leg, straighten your back leg, hands down on the ground, right foot is outside your right hand. We're gonna reach up with that right hand, exhale, pull down 5 times. Reach up, pull down, nice twist. Eyes follow your fingertips. After the 5th one, hands planted down on the ground, step your right foot back to plank position, step your left foot up to your left hand, set your right knee down, come on up, tuck your hips under, shift your weight forward, nice stretch on the front of your right hip now. Go ahead and straighten your front leg, toe up, sit your hips back, getting into your left hamstring and calf. Really flex that foot to get into your calf as well. Now we're gonna bend your front leg, straighten your back leg, hands inside your left foot. Left arm reaches up for the sky, eyes follow your fingertips. Exhale, pull that left elbow down towards the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. 5 reps. Put your hands back on the ground, step your left foot back, and then walk yourself back up to standing position. Let's go forward kicks, alternating sides. Active hamstring stretch. Couple more. And let's go hands on your head. Let's get into some squats. Inhale down, exhale up, opening up your hips, knees, and ankles as low as you can go. Feel that stretch, pulling those knees out wide. Let's get 3 more. Go ahead and heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. We're gonna stretch down to the floor, either your hands coming down to the ground, or if you want an additional stretch, elbows coming down. Hang here for a few seconds, take a breath. And then we're gonna sit over to one side. Squatting over to one side, feeling that stretch in your inner thigh, groin. Move over to the other side. Right and left. Few times on each side. Good, let's heel toe those feet back together. And we are stretched. Hopefully you feel good, lubricated. We're gonna start with some squats and some push-ups. Our push-ups are gonna be walkout push-ups. So we're gonna be a squat, feet about hip distance apart. Let's go arms out in front of you, really nice and tight through those triceps. We're gonna start with just a regular squat, so feet are a normal distance apart, not super wide, not super narrow. We're gonna take 3 seconds to sit down into our squat hole, hold it at the bottom for a second, and then punch out of it. 3 seconds for that squat. Your walkout push-up, you're reaching down to the floor just like we did in the warm-up. You're walking out to plank position. Either hit a push-up on your toes or come down to your knees, push up here, back to your toes, walk back up. Those are the 2 exercises we're doing. We're going 45 seconds of work, 15-second rest, and transition between the 2 exercises. Each time we do it, we are gonna change the squat and the push-up just slightly. Let's get set. Timer is almost on. I always get slightly nervous trying to find my correct timer in the list of options. But here we are. Okay, squats. If you have a weight and you want to hold a weight while you do this, you're more than welcome to. Hold the weight at your chest. I'm going to go body weight only. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, it's a slow squat. 3, 2, 1, stand up out of it. We're resisting gravity on the way down. We're pulling those knees out nice and wide, sinking those hips down and back, trying to keep our chest up as tall as possible. Takes a lot of back strength, takes a lot of mobility through your hips and your knees. We have 20 seconds left. Remember that slow count. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, up. Time. Okay, now we're doing walkout push-ups. Walkout push-ups, our feet are gonna be about, hands shoulder distance apart for your push-ups. 3, 2, 1, begin. Reach down for the ground. Walk it out. Chest to the ground and back up. Modifying this push-up however you need to get as close to the ground, full range of motion, and back up. Walk it out, push up, come back to your toes, walk back up. Ten more seconds here. The tighter your lower body is, the easier your push-up's gonna be. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna go narrow squats this time. Your feet are gonna be just a few inches apart. This is gonna target our outer thighs. Narrow squat. 3, 2, 1, begin. Everything else stays the same. Arms are out, extended in front of you, tight through those triceps, sitting your hips down and back. Again, trying to get as low as you can and taking that slow 3-second count on the way down. Exhaling as you stand. Narrow squats, and then we're gonna do the same variation with our push-ups, narrow push-ups. 10 more seconds here. Get a couple more squats. 3, 2, 1, rest. For our narrow push-up, let's go index finger and thumb together. It's more of a tricep push-up. Get set for your walkout. 3, 2, 1, begin. This tricep push-up tends to be a little bit more difficult, so feel free to come down to your knees and experiment there. See if you can come back to your toes. Targeting our triceps. A lot of people call this a tricep push-up. Try to get that chest all the way to the ground or all the way to your hands, pushing from your chest and your armpits all the way back to the top. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we're gonna go wide squats, wider than your regular squat, toes pointed out. We call this a sumo squat, and we're gonna be doing an extra targeting of your inner thighs. Begin, arms extended out front, pull those knees out, chest up, push to the top. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Feeling that good stretch through your inner thighs. Adductors, that's the word I was looking for. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we're doing a walkout wide push-up. Same thing, try it on your knees first, see how it goes, and then experiment with pushing up from your toes. Wide hands, 3, 2, 1, walk it out. This one's gonna target your chest. Even more so than a regular push-up. We should really be feeling it through our armpits and chest. Elbows are gonna go wider than they normally would for a regular push-up or a tricep push-up. "15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're doing another squat. We're gonna go heel elevated. So right side heel elevated, then halfway through we're gonna switch to left heel elevated. So it's a little offset squat. Right heel up, begin. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Left heel elevated. Probably feeling an extra little pinch in that left hip, extra range of motion, maybe a little bit more weight in your right side. Our push-up, we're gonna do a 3-point push-up, so we're gonna pick one foot up off the ground. Coming down nice and slow, 3, 2, 1, up. 3 more seconds. All right, so for our push-up, we're gonna have one foot off the ground. If you're on your knees, experiment with bringing one knee off the ground. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, begin. Walk it out. We're gonna do the same side for half the time and then switch. So I'm bringing my right foot up off the ground for that push-up, or my right knee. All right, we're halfway there, switch sides. Keep going, 10 more seconds. Okay, surprise, we're gonna do one more set. One more set of squats, one more set of walkout push-ups. First set of squats, your choice. Sorry, last set of squats. Regular, narrow, wide, or offset. I'm gonna do narrow because for me that was the most challenging. Feel free to do whatever you want. 4 choices. Walkout push-ups, same thing. Regular, narrow, wide, or 3-point. Let's get set. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds to make your choice, and then we're doing those squats. 5, 4, 3, last set of squats, for real now. Begin. Nice and slow on the way down. Try to keep that chest up, whatever you're doing. I'm going for narrow. Your choice. You could do your favorite, you could do your least favorite. Three, 2, 1, up. Inhaling down, exhale to the top. Exhaling at the point of exertion. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, hopefully you have a push-up in mind. We're doing 45 seconds of walkout push-ups, either regular, narrow, wide, or lifting one leg. Ready? Begin. Halfway there. Chest, abs, hips, all moving together through your push-up. It doesn't matter if you're on your toes, if you're on your knees. Everything moves together. Rest. Okay, quick sip of water, 1 minute break, and then we're gonna move on to the most intense part of the workout, which is gonna be our plyometric cardiovascular block. So grab a sip of water, brace yourselves. Hey, Sarah's here. Just noticed. Hi, Sarah. So we're gonna do 4 exercises for 30 seconds, taking a 20-second rest break. I'm gonna show you all 4 exercises right now. First one is gonna be a plyometric split lunge. So we're in a lunge position. We're gonna use those arms to pull ourselves off the floor, switch our legs midair, landing softly in the other side lunge. If you're not jumping, we're going reverse lunge, stepping it up, trying to move as quickly as possible. Those are your 2 options for the first exercise. Second one is gonna be an ice skater. We're gonna hop out to one side, reach opposite hand for opposite foot. If you're not jumping, you're stepping. If you wanna increase the intensity, we're hopping high and wide. Third exercise is gonna be a burpee with an outside mountain climber. Our burpee is gonna be hopping out to plank position, outside climber, hopping back in, jump to the top. Otherwise, we're stepping out, outside climber, stepping back in, and reaching. Those are your 2 options for the third exercise. Fourth exercise, pop squats. We're gonna hop our feet in and out, kind of like a jumping jack. We're gonna reach a hand for the ground, come together, switch hands. If you're not hopping, you're stepping out, reaching for the ground. Each exercise gets 30 seconds, followed by a 20-second rest break. I'm gonna check this message real fast to make sure. Oh, gotcha. All right, get yourselves ready. 30 seconds on, 20-second break. 3 times through. 3, 2, 1, plyometric lunges, begin. Trying our hardest to switch in midair, get some height. Otherwise, we're doing reverse lunges, stepping back and up as quick as possible. Halfway there. Use those arms for momentum to get your butt off the floor. 4, 3, rest. Plenty of time to catch your breath. Shake those legs out. Ice skaters are next. Ice skaters next. 5 more seconds to rest. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Step out or hop out. Opposite hand reaches for opposite foot. Back leg stretches out behind you. I feel this one deep in the outside of your glutes. Pick up your pace, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We have burpees with an outside climber, outside mountain climber, hopping out to plank position. If you're not hopping, you're stepping. We can make this low impact or not. Ready? Begin. Reach down, hop out, climber, climber, in, up. Halfway. Three, two, one, rest. 20-second break, and then we have pop squats. Five, four, get set. Hopping out, touch the ground, hop in, switch arms. Otherwise, we're stepping out. Step out would look like this. Moving fast. We're halfway. Three, two, one, rest. We're gonna go right into that second set, right into it. We have alternating plyometric lunges. Let that heart rate come down. Try to catch your breath and then get set. 3, 2, 1, begin. 30 seconds of work. Do as much as you can in 30 seconds. Push yourself. Halfway. Five. Rest. Shake those legs out. Woo! I hate those so much. Ice skaters are next. Get set for skaters. 3, 2, 1, begin. Seconds. Three, two, one, rest. Burpees with the outside mountain climber. Almost there. 5 seconds. We're halfway through this block. Begin. Hop out, climber, climber, in, up. Feel that side oblique contraction of the outside mountain climber. How many burpees can you do in 30 seconds? 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Top squats. Five seconds. Universal sign that we're tired, hands on hips. Begin. Either tired or bored. I'm gonna take it tired. I look out that everyone has their hands on their hips. Trying to survive. 15 seconds here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of extra rest at the end of this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna take an extra 20 seconds. Let that heart rate come down. I want you to feel super strong and super ready for this third and final round. You can do it. About 15 more seconds here. 15. Plyometric lunges, ice skaters, burpees, pop squats. 2 more minutes of pretty intense work, and then that piece of it is over. All right, go ahead and get set. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Plyometric lunges. Let's go for it. Last time through. Let's get some air. Get some height. Float off the floor. Shoot your arms up where you want your body to follow. 10 seconds. 5. Rest. 20-second break. Shake those legs out. Shake out the tension. Ice skaters are next. 5, 4, get set. Begin. Side to side. Every workout, it's my goal to have some balance in our exercises. This is one of those where we're not just going forward and backwards with our body, but side to side and initiating some rotation as well. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20-second break. 2 more exercises. Burpees with our outside climber and pop squats. 5, 4, 3, burpee it out. Down, out, climber, climber, in, up. Rest. Chill, chill, chill. Pop squats are next. Good job, you guys. Five seconds. 3, 2, begin. In and out with those feet, alternating and reaching for the ground. Beautiful job, you guys. I love it. Quick, quick. That's me for the last 10 seconds. Rest. Nice work. All right, grab some water. We're taking a 1-minute break. Quick water break. Isometric exercises are next. We're holding different versions of planks. Side plank, 3-point plank, reverse plank. We're even going to throw in a little bit of crow. Don't get too married to the fact that we're done after isometrics either. I have an inkling that we're going to do a surprise finisher. I got that fire. Sorry for you. Okay, so I'm going to explain the planks as we go because I don't want to spend too much time going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different exercises. Just know this, we're going to be on the ground the whole time. On the ground, 30 seconds of work, 10-second transition. So keep your head on a swivel. Recognize that something else is coming up in between exercises. 30 seconds of work, 10-second break. Our first exercise is going to be a single leg plank. So we're going to be in push-up position with our hands, and we're just going to elevate 1 foot about 6 inches off the floor for the whole 30 seconds. So come on down. Hands are about shoulder distance apart. Fingers are spread wide, gripping the floor. Step out to your plank in 3, 2, 1, begin. Legs are together, tight, squeezing, zipping those legs up. From here, push all your weight into your left toe. Lift up that right leg. Keep your shoulders over your hands. Keep those abs super pulled in, nothing loose. Keep your hips down, squared to the floor. Right toes are off the ground about 6 inches. Nothing crazy, not hyperextending your back. Rest. Come on down to those knees. We're gonna do the same exact thing, stepping out into your high plank. Then we're gonna lift up your left foot. Ready? Begin. Step out to your high plank. Zip those legs up, gripping the floor with your fingers. Go ahead and shift all your weight into your right foot. Lift up your left toes, about 6 inches off the floor. Don't stack your left toes on your right heel. That's cheating. We're lifting that leg, squeezing your left glute. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we're going into a side plank, elbow side plank. I don't care which side, I'm on my left side. Stack those legs, ready, begin. Either your feet are stacked, your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, or for a modification, bring that top leg over, planting the bottom of your foot into the ground. Creating as much distance between your hips and the floor. Someone's pulling your top middle finger up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. Which side? Other side plank. Here we go. Setting up on your forearm. Shoulders right over the top of your elbow. Ready? Begin. Lift up. Push into the floor with that right forearm. Elevate that top arm. Reach, 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 reach. Either your feet are stacked or your top leg is coming over, bending, pushing the bottom of your foot into the ground. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Reverse plank. Hands behind your hips, elbows are straight. We're gonna step out with straight legs. Ready? Begin. Straight legs, hips up. Opening up your chest, pull the fronts of your shoulders apart, pinching your shoulder blades together behind you. Triceps are firing. Glutes are squeezed. Working that entire backside of your body. From your heels, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, mid back, upper back. You got this. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, I'm gonna hit a quick pause on the time because we're gonna go into a crow position. So I wanna have a few extra seconds to explain your options. Hands about shoulder distance apart. Separate those fingers, grip the floor. If you're gonna try for full crow, you're gonna bend those elbows very deeply, trying to put your knees on the backs of your triceps. From here, you can lift one foot, lift the other, and try to hold it as long as possible. Intense core strength to balance there. If you want to modify, do the same thing with your hands. Try to get those elbows bent, knees on your triceps, and just try to shift your weight forward. Maybe don't necessarily try to lift your feet off the ground. Just get comfortable placing some of the weight into your hands. All right, let's just go for it. We have 30 seconds to try whatever you want to try today. 3, 2, 1, begin. No one's watching. You're on your own. This is your deal. However you want to work this crow, modified crow, for 30 seconds. We're halfway there already. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Very little rest. We're going right back into your first plank, single leg plank. Here we go. Get set, hands about shoulder distance apart, gripping the floor with those fingertips. 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice tight plank position. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Let's go ahead and lift your right toes up off the floor. 6 inches only. Left leg stays straight, quad engaged. Right glute super tight. Shoulders over those hands. Don't let me see those hips come up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake out those arms. Doing the same thing, elevating that left leg this time. Get set. Begin. Starting in your plank. Legs are glued together. Shifting your shoulders over your hands. Push all your weight into those right toes. Lift your left toes up. Hold it here. Hugging the lower abdominals up and into your back. 10 seconds, you've got this. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Right leg is straight. 3, 2, 1, rest. Side plank. I'm on my left side. Whatever's most convenient for you. On your elbows, feet are stacked. Ready? Begin. Pushing up. Keep that lower hip high up off the floor. Drive through your elbow. Try to breathe normally here. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, rest. Other side. Get set. Stacking your shoulder over your elbow. Begin. Five seconds. And rest. Reverse plank is next. Reverse plank. Arms straight, hands behind your hips, opening up your chest already, and begin. Step those legs out, nice and straight. The straighter those legs are, the more challenging this is. If you need a modification, go ahead and just bend those knees, and it'll be a reverse tabletop. Hips up, squeeze those glutes. Push into the floor with the palms of your hands, pinching your shoulder blades together in your upper back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're gonna try for crow next. This is our last isometric exercise. Last one. Ready? Begin, whatever you got. I know for me, my upper arms are so sweaty, that is half the battle. Do what you can. Are you brave enough to lift one toe and then the other? Or just one toe? Or just get comfortable putting weight into your hands. Shoulders stacking over those hands. Past your hands, actually. Rest. Woo! Quick little break. Grab a sip of water. All right, I'm gonna do a quick finisher with you guys. Quick finisher. We're gonna get that heart rate up one more time. We're gonna do some jump squats or squatting, lifting up onto your toes, and some plank jacks, okay? Squat with a jump. So we're gonna sink those hips down and back, use those arms, bring your heels up off the floor, or your whole body up off the floor. Jump squat, plank jack. We're gonna be on a plank position, shoulders over your hands, hopping out and in. It's gonna be super fast. 20 seconds of work, 10-second break, 3 times through. It's not even a full Tabata. This is it. Give it all you got. After this, cool down stretch, and that is it, my friends. Jump squats, plank jacks, 3 times. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Jump squat. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Come straight down to the ground. Plank jack. 3, 2, 1. High plank position. Begin. In and out with those feet. Legs stay nice and tight. Only hopping out about 10 inches. We're not going crazy. If you're not hopping, you're stepping side to side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back to our jump squats. If you're not jumping, we're just raising up to those toes. Round 2. Ready? Begin. 20 seconds of work. You got this. Five seconds. And rest. Plank jack. Take those legs out. They get a little break. Plank jack. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squeeze those legs. Shoulders over your hands. No body wave happening. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more time through, you guys. One more time. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Five. 2, 1. On the ground. Plank jack. 3, 2, 1. Go. Last 20 seconds. Ten seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Great job, everyone. Grab a sip of water. Try to get that breathing under control. We are done. We have a cool down stretch. That is it. Follow me back down to the ground. We're going to lay on your back. Interlace your fingers. Grab that right shin. Pull your knee to your shoulder. Roll that right ankle around in a big circle. Maybe 3 times one direction, 3 times in the other. Go ahead and drop that right knee over to the left, twisting through your spine. You can kind of push the outside of your right knee down towards the floor with your left hand. Your right hand reaches out to the side, directing your right shoulder down towards the ground. Extra little love if you turn your head and look at your right fingertips. I'm super proud of all you guys for sticking with this. Wonderful, wonderful job. Untwist. Right leg hamstring stretch. Especially when I throw curveballs and make you work even harder than I thought. Pointing and flexing that right foot. Hamstring stretch. Now cross that right ankle over your left knee, upside down 4. Reach around for your left hamstring, your left knee or your left shin. Those legs close to your body, feeling that stretch in your right glute. down the right side of your body, down the right side of your leg, outside of your right leg, IT band. Uncross your legs. Interlace your fingers, grab that left shin. Now everything over on the left side. Pull that left knee up to your shoulder. Roll that ankle around a few times in one direction and then the other. Drop that knee over to the right using your right hand. Left arm reaches out laterally. Left palm of your hand on the ground, left shoulder pulling down towards the ground, eyes over there on your left fingertips. Untwist, hamstring stretch on that left side. Grabbing your shin, pull that leg towards your body. Point and flex your left toes. Getting into that calf and shin. And cross your left ankle over your right knee. Reach around for your right hamstring, your right knee, your right shin. Pull your legs closer to your chest, stretching that left hip, left glute, left IT band. Okay, go ahead and uncross your legs. Roll yourself up to a seated position. We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce. Chest is up nice and tall. Inhale those arms up by your ears. Exhale it out. 2 more times. Big stretch up. And down. Last one. Christine, since we have your yogis here, even though I'm not a yoga teacher, is it okay if I do a namaste? Yeah, it's okay. All right, namaste. Good job, you guys. Christine, I'm going to unmute you in case you have any final words. If anybody wants to pop in for a little social media pick, let's do that now. I'll give you a few seconds.
Happy Saturday. Thank you, everybody from my crew who is here, and to everybody who's part of Rachel's crew. Thank you for letting us have her for an hour today. It was really great to work out with all of you. And happy birthday to Alicia.
Woo! All right, quick pick. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Christine, will you take one? Because my memory is telling me that I can't save this picture.
Oh my gosh, how do you do it on a laptop?
Command Shift 3.
Oh Lord. Okay, here we go.